Welcome to Serve News. This week in Canada, we have twitchy Chrystia Freeland derailing her own press conference.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
My name is Phil Ryan. I'm the president of Donovan Homes.
And then we have Jagmeet Singh realizing him and his policies are forcing provinces to take matters into their own hands.
And what the Liberals have done has been to sow division with their plan. And so what New Democrats want to do is
Also, Trudeau trying to make himself less appealing in the polls.
Having an argument with CRA about not wanting to pay your taxes is not a position I want anyone to be in. Good luck with that.
Let's get served.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
My name is Phil Ryan. I'm the president of Donovan Homes. I'm very proud to welcome you all here today as we break ground on the first 24 units of our apartment project to be called Dunrobin Flats. In particular, I'd like to recognize our special guests. To my left, we have the Deputy Prime Minister of Canada and the Federal Minister of Finance, the Honourable Chrystia Freeland.
Looks like they're doing this press
Member of
conference in a
Parliament for St.
hurricane.
John South, Mount Pearl, and Federal Minister of Labour and Seniors, the Honourable Seamus O'Regan. I believe Mayor Dave Aker is going to be joining us in a moment. MHA Lucy Stoyles, the member of House of Assembly for Mount Pearl North. I also want to mention MP Joanne Thompson is here as well. I also briefly want to mention our supporting cast in attendance here today, from our financial supporters with CMHC, Greenbirch Capital, and TD Bank. Some of our design partners are in attendance, suppliers, even our office staff is here on what's Administrative Professionals Day. So sorry about the cold, we'll do lunch on Friday. I also want to recognize John Ryan, who's tirelessly led our company for 30 years. And last but not least, I want to welcome the wonderful group of tradespeople that make up the Donovan Homes family. Without your support and hard work every day, we wouldn't be in a position to start this much needed project in our community. We're extremely pleased to be starting this project after being deferred for several years.
Deferred for several years? I wonder why Trudeau is in such a rush to get this project done now. Anyways, on to Jagmeet Singh.
We need a plan where we are all united in fighting back. And what the Liberals have done has been to sow division with their plan. And so what New Democrats want to do is we want a plan where we bring people together. We absolutely know that it is fundamentally important for us to protect our environment. Canadians know that. Canadians want to do their part. But Canadians don't want to be put in a false contrast or a false division between having to choose between affordability or choosing between fighting the climate crisis. So what we want to propose is a plan where we make life affordable, where we take on the climate crisis and reduce our emissions, and we take on big polluters. That's what New Democrats want to do. And so my message to Justin Trudeau would be, we need a plan that's more fair for workers. When workers see billions of dollars in subsidies going to big polluters, and there's no money in place for everyday Canadians to get a heat pump, that feels unfair. That's what we're talking about when we talk about unfairness in a plan. We need a plan that's fair for working people, that stops the big polluters, and that ensures that we've got a good economy, good jobs, and affordability.
That is not a plan.
Yeah, thanks. I mean, great to hear some of the specifics about what that climate change plan is from New Democrats, but you've also created a lot of confusion about what your stance is on the carbon tax with some of your recent comments. I'm wondering if your recent comments have anything to do with several Alberta NDP leadership candidates, saying publicly that the carbon tax has lost public support, that it's on its way out, and it's dead. I mean, has that, I guess, played a role in or a factor in what we're now hearing from you? Like, a lot of people want to know specifically where you stand on the carbon tax.
Well, I've said again and again, my position has not changed. Absolutely, we believe in a price on pollution. We have seen the cost of pollution. We have seen the impacts in our water, where waste has been dumped into water, polluting our waters. We've seen the impacts in our communities with the climate change. I've been to communities where they experience extreme forest fires and extreme flooding in the same year. They've never seen that happen before. I've been to communities where people evacuated from their homes to the capital city and then had to be evacuated from the capital city. That happened in Northwest Territories. So we know that the impacts of the climate crisis are real. We absolutely have to take on the causes. And we have, between the choice that Canadians have, we've got conservatives that are, when they say what their plan is, they're saying that they have no plan. They want to allow big polluters to dump into our waters, pollute our air, pollute our land, do whatever they want. No limits. Pollute as much as you want. That's not a plan. That's wrong.
And so is lying about it. And now, the finale, the icing on the cake, the finish. Trudeau's reckoning.
CTV News. Question, yesterday you said people in Saskatchewan would get the full carbon rebate back despite Premier Moe saying he won't collect it on home heating. Why have you now changed your position, and what does this mean for other provinces who also refuse to collect?
First of all, there's been no change in position. We believe that delivering money to Canadians through the Canada Carbon Rebate is a good thing for the fight against climate change and a good thing to help with affordability. In fact, in federal jurisdictions where the backstop is applied, that is most provinces, 8 out of 10 families, particularly middle class and low income families, get more money off of the CCR check that just landed last Monday on April 15th than they pay out on the price on pollution. And that was core to our designing of a way to fight climate change in a way that supports affordability for Canadians. And that's what it's doing right across the country, putting more money back in people's pockets and fighting climate change at the same time. Now, Premier Moe has decided that he doesn't want to pay the money to CRA that he is owing. We're not going to penalize the people of Saskatchewan or in any jurisdiction for that, because we have faith in CRA, which is an independent agency, to collect the money that is owed. I don't know about you, but having an argument with CRA about not wanting to pay your taxes is not a position I want anyone to be in. Good luck with that, Premier Moe. CRA is an independent organization that is very, very good at getting money it is owed from Canadians, from businesses, and now from provinces.
Of course he would list Canadians
We don't have to do
first.
anything as a federal government. The CRA is independent and will go through its proper judicial legal processes, and I have no doubt it will get there eventually. In the meantime, Premier Moe's ideological opposition to fighting climate change and putting more money in the pockets of Saskatchewan families shouldn't punish those Saskatchewan families. So we will continue to step up with $1,800 this year for a family of 4 in Saskatchewan with the Canada Carbon Rebate, which again is more than the average family pays on the extra price on pollution that continues to apply.
Comment, like, and subscribe, and join if you can. You've been served.